Cell Forte, a touch divine, restores your glow, makes your skin shine. With exosomes and peptides pure, aging signs it will obscure.
Hi, welcome to my skin school. We have a special skin school today, a very special skin school. So we have two cameras. I'll be looking at both. I am live on my actual website, which is super cool. I am also live on Instagram. So if you're watching on the website, you can type in questions. Oh, hi guys. Someone from Mill Valley. Let me know what city you're in, what country you're in. I'm also on my Instagram and I can read those questions too. Just make sure your questions are really short so I have time to read them as people are joining. Thank you for joining. It is Saturday afternoon and it's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. A little warm, but it's still beautiful. And I want to go through just kind of my routine. I have zero makeup on today, zero. And I'm going to walk you through my regimen in the morning. I'm also going to apply the Clean Beauty makeup that I use so you can see what I use. And I'm also, are you ready? You're going to have a flash sale code. And this is going to be a code for my most popular, can you guess which one it is? It's won 4 beauty awards since launch in October. And it's first to market, made with human stem cell conditioned media, translation derived from 1 teaspoon of adipose tissue, resulting in thousands of real exosomes and growth factors and proteins that really regenerate and give your skin the most beautiful glow, just the way it should look. That it is the future of regenerative medicine, and at Caglia, we're making it the future of regenerative skincare. It's injected into your heart when the muscle is damaged from a heart attack. It's injected into the brain, stroke, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and we're bringing it into the skincare lane. And we're using medical grade derived from the top stem cell research lab in the country. It's actually sent frozen to keep it stable to my chemist, who was one of the foremost in actually stabilizing it with the rest of my actives. So that's what makes Cell Forte so incredible. And you guessed it, I'm going to give you a flash sale code right now on Cell Forte. We hardly ever do this, so I want you to have this code. It's only active until midnight tonight, which is why we called it Saturday 15, but it's actually SAT, S-A-T 15. So you have a code where you can get 15% off free shipping with the Cell Forte serum today, SAT 15. If you're using it and you know how amazing it is, you might want to DM your best friend, tell your mom. Today only, SAT 15 on the Cell Forte, 15% off. Thank you guys for joining. I am going to be answering your questions live. Oh, I just saw there's a heat advisory in Studio City where I live. Great. So we're staying in here where it's nice and cool. All right, feel free to ask me any skincare questions while I'm talking. This is the another heat advisory in Los Angeles County. Expires in 3 days. So we have 3 days of heat. So let's talk about what I'm going to put on my face in a heat advisory in Los Angeles. All right, first I'm going to take a sip of water. I'm going to hydrate a lot all day, even more than usual because of the heat. Okay, so bare, dry skin. Oh, and let me tell you what I'll be using today. Cryo. Just pull these out of the freezer. All right, so I'm going to walk you through everything. Now, I don't wash my face in the morning. And you're like, wait a minute, she's a facialist. She washes faces for a living. She sells a cleanser. No, I don't wash my face in the morning because when we sleep, our organs are regenerating. Our organs are completely regenerating, rejuvenating. Oh, someone just bought. Thank you guys for buying. She must have used the code. Anyway, so when you're sleeping, you're not out in the elements, you're not in the sun, you're not sweating, you don't have makeup on. There's no need to wake up and cleanse. It's only going to strip your barrier and change your pH. If you are smart enough, look, there's an Allure seal if you're watching on my website. This won an Allure Beauty Award. I think that's like a reminder from my guy to tell that. Anyway,
Your husband?
my guy is my husband. Yeah, he's my producer of the show. He basically put that up to remind me. Yeah, this won the Allure Beauty Award. Mwah. Anyway, it's incredible. It's all organic, but the best part is only use it at night. So you don't need to use it in the morning. Unless you're incredibly dry, then go ahead, please use it. You don't need to wash in the morning if you are not breaking out, if you're not sweating all night. then there's no need to wash. If you have active acne, please wash your face in the morning. But if you don't, if you're like me in your 50s and you're basically, there's so many things breaking down. I'm sorry, I hate to tell you, but so many things are breaking down. One, you're basically your own stem cells, the mesenchymal stem cells start to decline around 25. They're really starting to decline at my age. So that repair and regenerate thing that we all need to look younger and more youthful, really diminishing. So therefore, I'm definitely putting this on topically. And then what also is happening is your collagen and elastin are breaking down, especially once you hit menopause. They say 30% more once you hit menopause for your collagen, which means everything holding you up. This is also clinically known to actually stimulate collagen synthesis and make your skin feel tight and firm. So, oh, the code is SAT15 if you want to get it today. All right, so these things are happening. So you're also losing your sebum production. That's your own oil. It's slowing down. So therefore you start to get drier. So a cleansing oil is the most ideal cleanser for you. But not all cleansing oils are the same. Most of them, yes, they're expensive, but they also use oils that are cheap because obviously there's a lot. There's 3.4 ounces in here. That's a lot. This is the unique alternative, and that's why it won an Allure Beauty Award. It's all organic, and we use the best oils. We have marula, moringa, blackcurrant seed, meadow foam seed oil, and neroli. It smells like a spa experience. So this is your experience at night. You apply it, massage it, and then you add water, and it emulsifies and gets lighter, and then you remove it with a wet washcloth. It also removes eye makeup beautifully. So this is what you use at night. I wouldn't recommend it in the morning. So therefore, this morning, I did not use this. I don't need to use it in the morning because I went to bed with my skin clean. And I have some people who DM and say, well, Angela, and I haven't washed my face in the morning for 30 years, by the way, 30 years since I've been an esthetician. So some people say, Angela, well, I've got retinol on. I need to wash that off in the morning. And I'm like, listen, if that didn't go on your skin, what kind of retinol are you applying? And if you're using products that have silicones in them, dimethicone, those don't. I mean, you need to try and get that off. I mean, that's horrific. So it's like, look at your ingredients of what you're applying. If you're afraid that you need to take it off in the morning, you really probably shouldn't be applying that to your skin, right? Whatever we apply in the skin, hopefully goes into the skin, especially 8 hours while you're sleeping. All right, so what's the flash sale? Lana wants to know. You're going to get 15% off today only on the Cell Forte serum. This has won 4 beauty awards. It's replacing your hyaluronic acid. It's replacing your peptide serum that you're paying way too much for. It's also replacing your vitamin C and your retinol that never really did what you really wanted them to do, which is what? Brighten your skin, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, make your pores appear smaller, and also have a radiance to where you can go out without any makeup on. Like I'm doing my live with no makeup. So let's just walk you through my routine and just type in your questions. All right, so I wake up, boom. And I'm gonna, full disclosure, because this is my brand, I have one by my bed and I have one in the bathroom and I have one in here. In the morning when I wake up, the one by my bed, literally, I will grab it and apply it, right? Here it is. So lightweight, it goes right into your skin, filled with thousands of exosomes and growth factors. It took 4 iterations to create. I wanted to make sure the actual viscosity felt comfortable in your skin. There's no silicones, there's nothing that's going to rest on top. It is made to go into your skin. I have snow mushroom, which is actually clinically proven to be more hydrating than hyaluronic acid. I wanted to hydrate the skin. I didn't want you to take all of these steps, like so many steps. Why not make this also your hydrating serum, your peptide serum, and it works better than retinol and vitamin C in my opinion, and it never sensitizes your barrier. Okay, there. Up, gotta get the neck. So now I'm gonna go back. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. You see it's kind of a cloudy liquid and it just goes right into your skin. We've counted over 10,000 exosomes and growth factors in it. And we also added a clinically proven blend of bioidentical exosomes and peptides. So feel free to ask me any questions, and it just feels good. Like, boom, it's already in my skin. You don't want a serum that's gonna rest on top of your skin. And if you're used to those serums where it's just like filled with glycerin, filled with all the different dimethicones and silicones where it feels kind of heavy and coated, which makes you appear younger because it's like coating you, that's not doing anything for you. That's not skincare. That's like false. It's not even a true like look of how you really look, right? This goes into your skin and actually goes into repair your skin to reduce the look of pigmentation. It's clinically proven. It also reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, inflammation, and it hydrates. So absolutely perfect. Men love it too. Be careful if your husband tries it once or twice, he might steal it. And a lot of my clients at the spa will buy their husband's ones because they look at them all day and they want them to look young too, right? Okay, so feel free to ask me any skincare questions. That was the first step, right? First step is Cell Forte serum. Wait just like, I don't know, a minute. I'm talking like a minute for it to go in. It goes in quite easily. And then what I'm going to do is grab the Soufflé moisturizer. And those of you that are like, where's my Soufflé moisturizer? It is arriving next week. So actually it arrives Tuesday or Wednesday and we'll get it right to the warehouse. So just so you know, you will be getting your Soufflé moisturizer. If you're on subscription, it's coming, it's coming. Thank you for your patience. All right, we didn't expect to sell out that quickly. This is so yummy. Here we go. So now I apply the Soufflé moisturizer. It is a lightweight whipped texture like soufflé, hence the name. You can ask me questions while I'm doing this. All right, there we go. So now I'm just gonna, it's just so like, it feels amazing. So there's no fragrance. There's goat milk to help calm redness. It's the same pH as your skin. Obviously there's no silicones. Vitamin C, and there's also aloe. So it's so soothing. It's perfect if you tend to be a little red, if you tend to be a little dry. And you don't smell anything. Nothing's going to irritate. The reason I did that is because you don't need a separate, actually, sorry, I'm talking about something else. I'm looking at my eyes. I'm going to use that as my eye cream. You don't need a separate eye cream because if what you're after is the fine lines and wrinkles, which I am, you apply it immediately after. I also like to apply it to the lips to nourish because our delivery system, the lipid lock, it goes right into your skin. It brings it right down. It's the same molecular structure as your own sebum. So your skin recognizes that delivery system and it's like, ah, come on in. And there's no silicone, so you're not going to get any milia. It's going to go right into this thinner skin underneath your eye. Let's do the eyelid. And the thinnest skin is your lips. And you'll feel it go right into your lips. So you know that it's actually going in your skin. And that's the secret with skincare. It needs to go in your skin, not rest on top. So you have this false advertising of like coating the fine lines. You want it to go in to instantly hydrate and moisturize the skin. Now this is also clinically proven to instantly hydrate and moisturize the skin. This amazing moisturizer that you apply on top of the Cell Forte serum. So this is step 2. It'll be back in stock end of the week. All right, and then step 3, you ready? It's my favorite. So like I said, there's no fragrance in either of the first 2. I put a little bit of an essential oil, which actually have benefits, they're not just there to smell good, in the final step, which is a daily botanical serum oil. So I love this because as we age, I'm in menopause. I hate to admit it, but I am. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't know why they call it menopause. I'm in this condition, menopause. Anyway, womanopause. Anyway, so I'm going to put a few drops and it's going to help because with menopause, you get drier, right? Your skin gets drier. So let's just put a few drops. Lang Lang, frankincense, meadow foam seed oil, sea buckthorn, rosehip, all organic. Ah, it smells divine. So now I'm going to just apply right in my drier spots, kind of where I want the glow. And that just seals everything in. Put on my neck. Someone said, bonjour, Angela. I'm using the serum and already, oh, she loves it. And she wants to know if she can apply it around her eyes. Yes, you can apply the Cell Forte serum around your eyes. Da, da, da. For sure. I'm glad you love it. Thank you. And I love the fact that you said bonjour. Okay, so I did it. What did I do? I'll go over again. She said, merci. Je parle français, mais pas beaucoup. Je comprends plus que tu. I did study at the Sorbonne. I'm a little francophile here. Can you tell? Soufflé moisturizer, Cell Forte. All right, so let's see. So the first step, Cell Forte serum. Second step, Soufflé moisturizer. Third step, the oil, which is a daily botanical serum oil. I've done all that. My skin feels hydrated, yummy, like just, I want it to all soak in. I also want to help with any dark circles or puffiness. So I'm going to grab my gold cryo. I'm giving myself a facial at home. instead of going and spending tons of money getting the cryo done. I took these out of the freezer. They come in this cute little case right here. They are dipped in gold. This is the actual way that the estheticians prefer to use their cryo. So I modeled it after what we use in the treatment room, which actually the shape is like a teardrop and it contours with the curves of your face. You've seen the cryo rollers that are just like, I don't know, how would you call that? Rob, how would you call them when they're just the cryo rollers that are just straight? Well, they don't really contour to your face. They're just kind of this big block going up. These are, look, he's so quiet. That's my husband. Anyway.
Globes or rollers.
Oh, gloves or rollers. Anyway, we prefer these. He doesn't even use it. He hates things cold on his face. Is that like a guy thing? They just don't like anything cold. Anyway, but I love these because I can do so many things with them, just like I do in the treatment room and I have for years. And the gold has such beautiful benefits for brightening and calming the skin at the same time. So these are freezing. These are really cold. I took them out of the freezer. Can you see? Here we go. Now, fast and furious when they're frozen. You can also keep them in the refrigerator so they're not as cold. But I'm going to do this very quickly because they're cold. And it is a heat wave, and that's a good thing. I'm going to really enjoy this. Also, my mother-in-law, who lives in New York City, she told me I gifted her these. It gets hot over there, right? She's amazing. I gifted her these, and she's like, Angela, I've been using them for my feet. My feet get sore, and it's great on my feet. So I had to give her another set for her face. So anywhere in your body. It doesn't have to be your face. Anyway, so let's get to this. All right, so the first thing I want to do is give myself my own little eye lift, right? So let's just do something fun. I'm going to show you how you can temporarily lift your brow so you look a little more alive. So it's gliding because I put my products on. So you want products on so they can glide. So it's really helping to push in the yummy, delicious products. All right, I'm just doing one eye right now, and you can see it's almost like this little finger I have control with because of the way it's contoured. I just want to show you an eye lift, and then I'll jump in and show you how to use both. I'm doing one so you can compare both eyes. I'm just lightly, you don't need to press hard at all because you don't want to pull too much your skin, just kind of lightly. You see that? Do you see that brow? That looks a lot better than the other one. So we just did a little eye lift here on this side. I look a lot more awake this side, and I haven't even sculpted yet. Oh, why don't we sculpt? Okay. Look at this. Whew, feels good. That looks way more defined. You see that? Right here? Okay, so let's go and do the other side. Quickly do that. So you have this temporary, I mean, it's freezing. It feels amazing, first of all. It's stimulating all the blood flow. It's helping to push in the actual gorgeous products we have. And I'm going to go under here just like this. The beautiful cold temperature in the gold, helping to calm inflammation. And also we're going to do a little drainage. Ooh, that feels good. That's how we're draining. All this puffiness, all the fluid retention needs a place to go. So you lightly, I am not pushing hard at all. You lightly glide. Your lymphatic system is right on the edge of your skin, right there in the epidermis. You just want to go really light, bring it down. Your lymph node is right here. So you want to drain to your lymph nodes, just like this. And this feels so good. I'm literally giving myself a facial. Okay, here, watch this. My favorite. My eyes, they get tired. I'm always reading, I'm always doing something with my eyes, right? The eye strain, let me show you my favorite thing to do. It's going to help with the eye strain. It's going to make your eye sockets feel good. Make sure your eyes are shut when you do this. Look at the curve. You're going to help with the puffiness here and underneath at the same time. You do it fast because these are frozen, basically. There's a liquid inside that keeps them very cold. Ah. Whew. Wow, that feels good. I'm going to go back and do this. The Soufflé moisturizer will be back in stock next week. Someone just asked. Sorry, it's been late. It's the first time we've ever really run out. Okay, and then you keep draining down here. That feels good. So now I'm awake and I'm going to give myself, carry a lot of tension in the back of the neck. This feels really good. You want to know the code, guys watching? SAT15, SAT15. You'll get 15% off today only, flash sale on the Cell Forte serum. Nancy, that must be my mother-in-law. She said that's what they said last week and the week before. I agree, Nancy. Well, I finally got word. I'm not making this stuff. I'm not that talented. I actually have a lab, and that lab is in Oregon. And they told us the same thing, and we were not happy. But I do know for a fact that they filled it last week. So she is shipping Monday. So that's a fact. I kept asking too, Nancy. Sorry. I wonder if that's my mother-in-law, Nancy. Okay, I'm sorry, feels so good. All right, gold cryo, available on my website. Perfect gift for yourself, especially in these hot months. Liquid inside that freezes, go like this. This is the design that estheticians love and use during their treatments. You can have it home, it comes in this case, you can put it right in your freezer. I think it's, how much is it?
125.
125. Okay, there you go. Okay, so there it is. Now let's jump into some makeup. So my favorite is Ilia because it's a serum. It has yummy stuff in it, it has oils in it, because as we age, remember, we're depleted of a lot of those oils. Our sebum production slows down, so we get drier, hence menopause. We want to moisturize up. So what I love about the Ilia, and I've tried just about every tinted SPF that comes out, and I always go back to Ilia. So this is still my favorite. They have every shade under the sun, and it has an SPF, is it 40? Yeah, SPF of 40, and it's not going to break you out. It's natural and it has jojoba oil. It's just delicious. It's true skincare with a tint and SPF. So I'm going to do it just like this. Because when you do such great things for your skin, oh, someone just bought. Thank you for buying. You got that sale. I'm happy. So that discount code, guys, again, if you need it, is SAT 15 for Saturday 15 on the Cell Forte. All right, so I'm just applying it. It has titanium dioxide, zinc oxide. Looks like I'm applying a ton. I'm going to massage it in a minute. So this is my go-to because it just feels good. It's truly skincare with SPF and tint. It's not going to break me out. There's no silicones. This is clean beauty defined. It's so good. And it's so lightweight, it's not heavy. And I'm not sponsored by Ilia. I just love Ilia. All right, so there, just did it. How easy was that? You want to apply makeup that is good for your skin. I don't want you to invest in my skincare line and put on makeup, like I'm going to give you an example, MAC makeup or something, that has tons of silicones, or even some brands you don't even know that have silicones. So silicones, just so you know, are just something that I'll never put in my skincare. It's not skincare. It shouldn't even be in makeup anymore. It's unbelievable. I've been an esthetician for 30 years and I can't believe they're still using it in formulas. It's cheap. They use it in place of oils because it has the same slippery texture. It doesn't even dissolve down your sink or in the oceans. It's occlusive. So when you put it on your face, it kind of fills in the wrinkles temporarily to make it look like you don't have any wrinkles. But your skin, I mean, technically it can breathe, but it's also more prone to being clogged. So I call them dimethicone bumps. I can see them on clients when they come in, and I have to look at whatever they're using and ask them, and I see it right there all the time. And I say, please just put that aside. Don't put that. And then they're like, Angela, thank you. I don't have milia anymore. I don't have those bumps. Okay, so that was the Ilia. And now I'm going to use a little Monica blender. She's a good friend. She's lovely. I'm going to use this just because I happen to get a little, like, I don't know, dark circles, but I have like some purple tint naturally right here that makes me look tired. So that's where I put it. I just put a little bit right there. Kind of a concealer, just like that. And back in the day, I would have to put it here and here, but because those spots are gone, because after 3 months of using Cell Forte morning and night, those are gone. So I don't have to cover any pigmentation. I am 52 years old. I live in sunny California. I have no spots. I haven't done any, oh look, they're showing a before and after. There's a before and after using Cell Forte morning and night for 4 weeks. I don't have any spots. I used to have to cover here, here, with the concealer. So sorry, Monica, I don't have to use as much as your product, so I'm not buying it as much because after 3 months, it's completely gone. And that doesn't even happen with skincare. I've been an esthetician for 30 years. I've always told my clients, don't buy anything that says it'll take away pigmentation. It won't happen. You need to go get IPL, intense pulse light, to remove and kind of pepper it up. Well, I never had to go to that IPL appointment because it never came back, and it removed it after 3 months on my face. Everyone's different. Anyway, along with all the other benefits, that's huge. Okay, so now, what do I do? Brown mascara. If you guys have not tried brown mascara, you must. I know you're like, brown, ugh. We're so used to getting black, especially if you're my age. Oh, I'm gonna get black. Brown mascara looks so natural and so lovely. You know, I've seen women that will do all these crazy things with their eyelashes where they just look, I don't want to say, is it garish? Where they just look, you know, like you notice the eyelashes, not the woman, not the skin. So anyway, brown is my secret weapon. And Tower 28 does a beautiful brown. And Amy, the founder, was sitting next to me recently at a conference. And I'm like, I love your brown mascara. Okay, this is sold in Sephora, by the way. So that's it, just a little brown mascara. I do like the Patrick Ta blush. I didn't pull that out, but that's the blush I like. It is a cream and a powder, both in one. Patrick Ta, great blush. Okay, so now I'm just applying the Tower 28 brown mascara. Feel free to ask me any skincare questions. You know the code. The code is SAT15, 15% off. Cell Forte serum today only, flash sale, SAT15 on AngelaCaglia.com. There. I like to do the bottom. There, I'm ready. And you know what? I feel like I had a facial. My skin feels amazing. It looks amazing. And that's just so simple. Those are my steps. It's protected. I have the SPF. Let's talk about protection for a moment. When you put this in your cart, the Cell Forte serum, I want you to know that there are studies that show it also helps your sunscreen work better because of the antioxidants, similar to vitamin C. How you hear, oh yeah, apply your vitamin C before the sunscreen. This is like vitamin C on steroids in terms of protecting your skin under the sunscreen. So not only is it helping to regenerate the icky dark spots and the fine lines and wrinkles and all that stuff with like true medical science, but it's actually helping to protect from future damage, right? Because we're putting in all of the things that help to protect and regenerate. And we're putting that topically on your skin. And it's also helping calm inflammation. So it's kind of helping your sunscreen work better from the sun damage. So this is amazing. So I feel very protected, and it's also working to help me look younger, which God knows I need. So anyway, only because I have a skincare line and this is my business. But I'm not afraid of wrinkles. Wrinkles are not a bad thing, guys. They're not. Aging is a blessing. All right, so let's see. So this was first, and then I did the Soufflé moisturizer, which will be back in stock next week, I promise. And then I topped it because I'm so dry with a little bit of the organic Daily Botanical serum with rosehip, Lang Lang, frankincense. This is a beauty editor favorite. This is like, whoa, wow. It's incredible. Little drops do like amazing things. So this is a must, especially if you're over 40. Please get this oil. And then what I want you to do, well, I did, of course, my makeup, but I have another product that you want to cycle in. It's called the elderberry bakuchiol serum. Here it is. And what's special? Oh, my husband just said that's out of stock too. Oops, sorry, but that'll be in stock within 2 weeks. But let's talk about it because you don't need to get it right away. It's not a must. But if you want to exfoliate and encourage cell turnover, use this 2 times a week at night, the elderberry bakuchiol. All right, Agnes just said I'm going on a trip to Europe for 6 weeks. Do you moisturizing? Yes. Does your moisturizer and cleanser last that long? Absolutely. Yes, it certainly does. Don't use a ton. You don't need a lot. What's nice, definitely just use this sparingly, but this lasts 2 months for me, 8 weeks. But the, here it is, the souffle, a little goes a long way. So most definitely, that lasts almost 3 months. Oh, Mary just said, love Skin School. Thank you. I love having you guys here. Thank you for joining. So let's do a little tapoment. That's what I do at the end of the facial. A little French term for kind of stimulating all the blood flow. It's like the wake up. You know what happens as we get older, gravity just pulls everything down. So I just looked at myself and I want to do a little sculpting right here. I'm going to show you on the gels with the gold cryo. It's going to be freezing. Woo! You go just like this. Is the code available all day or just the duration of the live? Thank you. Great question, Tara. It's available all day until midnight. So the code is, you ready? What's the code? My guy, no, I know the code, but I want you to type in it. My husband is my producer today. I think he's going to take me to lunch after the live. I asked him to. All right, someone just said, just bought the elderberry serum. Do you use it with the other products or by itself? You can, hi Debbie. You want to use the elderberry serum just a couple times a week at night, and you can apply it first, and then if you want to, you can apply the Cell Forte after, or if you really want to like just hold on to that precious commodity of the Cell Forte serum, don't apply the Cell Forte and just do this, the elderberry 2 times a week at night, but use the Cell Forte morning and night. SAT15, there it is, there's your code, SAT15 for Saturday. And I'm just doing a little sculpting. So you can get 15% off the Cell Forte serum, which is our hero SKU. It's won 4 beauty awards. I mean, you can subscribe to it. We have a very high subscription rate. People love it, but you have to be consistent to see the results. I want you to use it morning and night. And if you subscribe, you're going to get a discount. So
what's the discount?
Well, it'll be, instead of $3.95, guys, it'll be $3.16 a month.
After the second.
Yeah, after the second bottle with 20% off. So you can have those results, and it replaces your retinol, your tretinoin. You don't need to get laser. Your Botox appointments will be pushed back. You're just going to have this beautiful glow and feel young and feel comfortable without wearing any makeup, which is like so cool. I get a lot of DMs about that, where women are so happy in their 50s and they don't even have to wear makeup. You know, it takes away, it helps with the redness, it helps with the fine lines, it evens out your skin tone, gives a radiance. How long does the Cell Forte last? A little goes a long way with the Cell Forte serum. I replenish mine about every 30 days. Some people every 45. You have the option on my site. So I would say between 30 and 45 days. But if you're obsessed, you need to use it morning and night to get the results. And then you can get the discount. So this first month is 15% off. Thereafter, it's 20% off. So it will be $3.16. And you're getting all of these amazing results and you're just like feel amazing and you don't need to use all those other products. So in essence, you're saving money and it is a deal. So that's the Cell Forte serum. Get it today for 15% off. Use the code SAT15, SAT15, until midnight tonight. Oh, she's on her first bottle. Nancy's back. Well, you're definitely not my mother-in-law if you said you're on your first bottle, because she's on her third. So Nancy, yeah, just a little goes a long way. Great spreadability. Use it morning and night, and it should last, I'm hoping for you, 45 days. But it should be 45 days. But again, do the discount if you love it, which I know you will. And then it's $3.16, so that is a little more palatable. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate this, and I hope you have a beautiful Saturday. Let's encourage my husband to take me somewhere yummy for lunch. I want a really big salad, even though it's kind of a heat wave. Oof. Definitely we will not be sitting outside in Los Angeles today, even though I do have my favorite Ilia. And just anyone watching, I did use Ilia, and this color, I don't know the color, there's so many different colors. What's great about it is in the summer, I'll use just a little bit of a darker shade, whereas I'm more fair, obviously, in the winter. And then I use the Monica Blender just as my concealer. And then I use the Tower 28 brown mascara. If you're over 40 and you haven't tried brown mascara, please do it. It's so much, especially brown eyes too, and even blue eyes. It's just so much more flattering instead of a harsh black on the eye. I don't know, I love it. Tower 28 has a really good one. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining. Have a great day. And the code is all day. So SAT15, you can get 15% off Cell Forte serum, free shipping. So thank you and have a great day.
Cell Forte, a touch divine, restores your glow, makes your skin shine. With exosomes and peptides pure, aging signs it will obscure. In just 4 weeks, see the change, wrinkles fade. skin's delight. Cell Forte, a touch divine, restores your glow, makes your skin shine. With exosomes and peptides pure, aging signs it will obscure. In just 4 weeks, see the change. Wrinkles fade, your youth regain. Empowering beauty, day and night. Cell Forte, your skin's delight. Cell Forte, a touch divine, restores your glow, makes your skin shine. With exosomes and peptides pure, aging signs it will obscure. Cell Forte, a touch divine, restores your glow, makes your skin shine. With exosomes and peptides pure, aging signs it will obscure. In just 4 weeks, see the change. Wrinkles fade, your youth regained. Empowering beauty, day and night. Cell Forte, your skin's delight.